Okay, in the last video, we talked about the importance of understanding the value system itself, how not everybody has this innate way of being installed within their personality system, but the vast majority of people do. And most importantly, we talked about the necessity of defining what this value system might look like for you when it comes to living the life you want to live. If you haven't seen that video, take a look in the description below for the link that'll take you to that particular content. Next, we want to take a look at the different things we need to consider when we're exploring the areas of life that are important to us. To do this, we can separate these areas into 10 particular domains. So let's talk about it. Defining which areas are important to you is particular to your life right now and not necessarily where you want to be in the future. Yeah, we understand there might be a particular direction that you're heading and there are some things that you might want to achieve in the future. But if you're not currently active in these specific areas of life, there's absolutely no point allocating time and effort in these particular domains until it's something that's actually relevant on a day-to-day basis. For example, if you want to have children in the future, but you don't have them at this point in time, then there's no reason to list parenting as an area of life that's important to you right now. We might want to start with making marriage and intimate partnerships an area to focus on, so you can explore the possibility of children in the future with your current intimate partner. But let's say that you're not even in a relationship that falls into this category either. It's not something that's present in your life right now. Why would we spend time defining what it looks like for you to be the person you want to be in the areas of life that we call parenting and intimate partnerships, as this is absolutely not relevant to your current life circumstances? If this is the case for you, then we take a step back and look at the domain we call friendships and social relations, so you can develop a relationship that might become an intimate partnership in the future and open up the possibility of parenting as you move forward in your life. Domains of life are all about what's important to you right now, and it's extremely necessary to make sure that these are actually important to you and not something you feel pressured to fall in line with just because society tells you it's something you should do. I once worked with a client who was in early recovery from substance addiction. She told me that spirituality was a domain that was really important to her. We spent weeks defining what this looked like for her and established beliefs she could implement into her daily schedule so she could be who she wanted to be in the area of spirituality, only to have her fail with every aspect when it came to putting these behaviours into the specific actions she'd committed to take. When we explored the reasons behind this failure, she admitted that she actually couldn't give a fuck about spirituality, and the only reason she'd added it to her list was because everyone around her was telling her that a spiritual journey was a necessary part of recovery for everyone. Now, once we shifted her domains into things that were actually important to her right now, she started to follow through on taking actions because we were now doing things she actually wanted to do. But this doesn't mean that spirituality won't be important in the future for her, as it may become something she turns her focus to at some point in time. This is the beauty of living the life you want to live, as it's a fluid process that we constantly revisit. We look at our domains on a regular basis, making adjustments to the hierarchy of importance in our lives. Let's say right now your career and employment is high on the level of importance in your life, but then in the future, when you recognize that in order to progress in your career that you've chosen, there's additional education that you really need to get. So the area of life we call education, development and personal growth becomes an area of life that's now important to you, so we shift your behaviors to reflect this inside of your daily routines, adding time to the schedule to take actions in this area and being the person you want to be according to your values and beliefs. But nobody has the right to tell you what's important to you. You and you alone get to define what this looks like. So take the time to reflect on things and really look at your current circumstances. Maybe you're in early recovery from living an addictive lifestyle that's connected to maladaptive substance use. If this is the case, it's probably important to focus on general health and physical well-being, as well as education, development and personal growth, as these are the areas of life that are connected to recovery. But you and you alone get to choose what's important to you, and once you've established what domains of life are important to you right now, next we want to explore what our values actually look like. So in the next video, we'll take apart the 5 common values as a starting point for this particular part of the conversation. I hope this video helped you develop an understanding of what it means to define the areas of life that are important to you when it comes to living the life you want to live. If you want to know more, come join the live conversations that I facilitate for free each week on Zoom. I'll leave a link to the page containing more information about these groups in the description below. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to support this channel in spreading the word about living a DBT lifestyle that's integrated with the schema therapy point of view. Take a look at the video that's connected right here to learn more about this particular subject. Thanks for watching. Keep your eyes open for the next video. See you again soon. Take care, be safe, and be well.